Oh, look who's back, it's me. Yeah. Oh, you're probably not super happy with me after I said I'd be making this weekly. That's because I have busy things that came up. Yeah, basically, yeah, sorry about not keeping up with a weekly schedule. Got a bit busy. But today I'm going to record like a few at least, so I have a stock to work through. Let's see how fast I can beat this level. This level, as you can see, it's very hairy. One time my dad walked in when I was playing this, and he didn't know what he thought I was playing on something a bit less appropriate for an E-rated game. It's really weird. It's kind of just like there, I beat it. Okay, yeah. This was the dentist boss fight I said I was really good at. It wasn't the other one. I mean, I was kind of good at the other one, but this one, like, as you can see, I beat it in like 30 seconds. It's honestly not that hard. The best part about this level is how they recreated David Hasselhoff, who they did not have the rights for to put in the game. So they kept him as anonymous, which I didn't mention that before. He's just an anonymous lifeguard guy who is clearly from Baywatch. It's clearly him, but like, look at that. Those are just stock photos, and someone had to draw that. I want to talk to the people who had to just draw like these scenes right here, because they're clearly not from the movie. And like, that doesn't look at all like it's from the movie. It's like a halfway sketch, I guess. I don't know. I'm interested in like seeing a lot of the storyboards they used for this, because like you can see the white lines on the sketches there. They're not the best. I mean, they probably didn't have a huge budget to make cutscenes in between the levels. I mean, especially if they have a few of the resources from the film. But I would think that they could get at least the actual stills from the film and not have to use these low quality ones. But yeah, I think the goal for this episode, I'm going to go back and do some stuff, because I don't want to tackle Planktopolis just yet, because it's a long level. That's going to be like its own big, hard affair. I don't even know if I have enough tokens for it, but we're going to get the tokens. We're going to then do Planktopolis, and then I really only have the last driving level and the final boss fight, but I do want to go back and get like at least a majority of the tokens, and maybe get some of the extras. I'm debating whether or not I want to make this a 100% playthrough. First of all, I've never done that before, and second of all, I wouldn't want to show that all on camera, because that would take forever, because most of it is just, and it would be boring, because most of it is just see me play the time trial levels and the ring levels, which I hate. You know I hate them. So we're in Planktopolis. Now, depending on whether or not we have enough tokens to get the guitar power-up, that's going to affect if we can actually play this. Because I always hated how it would let you enter the level and see what you're about to play, but then it would tell you, yep, there we go, okay. So we can't do it quite yet. We're going to have to go back. Did she say how many I needed? Probably need 40. That makes sense. So we're going to go back and do these ones, because I mean, this is more interesting than you seeing me do a time trial one. I'm going to get as many of the, like, odds, the odd and end ones. That's not odds and ends. That's how you actually say that. Yeah. So, in other news, my Cars review came out, and I'm actually really surprised at how many people liked that one. Like, it is my most liked video after Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is, like, in the hundreds. This has, like, 23 likes, which my Tarzan review before, like, that was the highest one. But Cars surpassed it, and it's not anywhere near the same number of views, which I find really weird, but of course I like it. I guess I just chose a game that a lot of people really liked from their childhood, and I'm fine with. Like, what I can do, I hold down the R button a bit too long, and it causes me to do the twirl thing, which, let me do it, there we go. Okay, anyway, so I'm glad people like the Cars review. I'm going to try and find other games like that, because right now I don't really have any games in my collection that I want to do anymore. Can I? Oh, this is what it wants me to do. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Nope. I don't have a whole lot of reviews. I don't have a whole lot of games I could do that are like big kids games that I know are good. Like, I sort of ran out of that after. Oh, I need to do that. Okay, thought that was gonna go. Okay, that sucks. Don't. Come on, don't do it. Do your thing. Do your thing. So I'm gonna look through. Oh my god, I hate. You know, they probably could have chosen like at least a little thing where you have to hold down the button a bit as opposed to just like a little tap. Yeah. So. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. I died. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All my problems are down to this stupid button. Like, hitting... Okay. All my problems are because I keep tapping it, holding it instead of tapping, as opposed to pressing the X button, because the other... Is that... That doesn't do anything? The other game, they had it as the X button, right? So, like, it's a button. You can just tap it, but this is... I can't do that. It's in the way. This, you actually have to... It's meant for holding down. It's a trigger. That's how triggers work. And, yeah. No. I swear, if I have to speed up through this part, out of all the parts I've sped up, I'm done with this game. Done with it. See, I know a lot of people share my sentiment that this game isn't as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom. A few of you have been commenting that. And, I don't know, it's just frustrating. Like, it's needlessly frustrating. It's not that it's just linear and it makes you go back and it's repetitive, but it just has mechanics flaws that just make it annoying. Come on, don't do this. There we go. Okay. Where do we go next? There we go. I'm gonna have to get to you at some point. That won't take too long. Yeah, I might consider getting the rest of the extras because that's like another... Nope. How am I gonna do this? Can I jump that? I can't really jump that. Okay, good. It doesn't destroy it. If it destroyed it, I would just lose it. Nope. Okay. So how am I gonna do this? I need to think this through. I don't remember this one being this hard, quite honestly. Don't. Okay. Don't. There we go. Okay. Yes, I did it. I did it. I did it because I'm a starfish. There we go. Okay. So that's one down. We need two more. I'll try and get that extra first. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do next for this, the tokens. I meant to say stars. I mean, this game reminds me a lot of the Mario games in its structure. Come on. Where was the treasure chest? It was... Where was it? It was over here. Yeah, because it has like a very similar just get this many number of things, open up a new world, and that's like the majority of 3D platformers that got super successful starting in like the N64 era. And I was originally gonna back the ukulele Kickstarter, but I realized I didn't really have that much money at the time, so I am probably gonna get that one because it has a Wii U release. I don't really have a PC that can handle games, which is why I don't play a whole lot of PC games. What's one that we can do? This one? What does that even mean? Okay, we'll do it anyway. Yeah. I mostly have Steam for old PC games that I used to have for like Windows 95, 98. Games that I can't really run on my computer unless I have Steam, which uses like Scud, which is like an emulator for those types of games. And because I tried running a game that was like from 1996 on my computer, I had to set up a virtual machine, which was so tedious. And basically, the only reason we got it, didn't mean to do that. The only reason we got it set up was because my dad remembered like all the basic input commands for not even like he had to enter in all these manual commands into the command prompt just so we could set up the virtual machine, and we had to look through our old floppy disks. My computer, first of all, my desktop computer, which is my laptop is the one I use to edit videos on. My desktop has a floppy disk drive. Actually, so does the computer I use at work. Yeah, that's weird. Basically, I have a floppy disk drive, and it couldn't handle... that computer can't really handle Bandicam or anything like the Elgato software, so I can't really record on that. So I need to get all the old games that I have on like Steam, so I can actually record it with my my laptop, so I can actually get footage that isn't the laggiest thing ever. Hey, stop it! Stop Okay. I need to figure out where I want. Did I hit that and not get hurt? That was weird. 3-meter island. What does that even mean? Okay. Any of you guys play the Nicktoons Unite games a lot? Because I was really into that, just because it was Nicktoons and I liked the concept. The execution was kind of lackluster. Did you know that they made like 5 sequels to those games? Like, it's ridiculous how many sequels they have. I have the second one. I have this the first sequel, and I used to have the first game. Like, it was fun because you got to play as all the characters and they got upgrades, and it was a really cool concept. But looking back and seeing all the mechanics, like, it was not done well. It looks kind of ugly. I remember, like, the coolest thing was playing as Danny because he was the ghost guy and he could possess animals. Like, you could possess a gorilla, and that was cool. Like, I like games where you get to possess different creatures like animals. I know Nitrome, which is like a really good UK Flash game developer. They have their own site. They had a game called Parasite where the whole thing was you played as a parasite who could take over different animals. So like you were pretty vulnerable as just the parasite, but you would use all the other animals to like take over. And I don't know where I'm going right now, but I'll find it. Don't worry. What's it called? 3-meter island. Okay. Is that you? Is that you up there? Well, you go back. This is probably it, right? I mean, this is... Yeah, this looks like it is. This music reminds me of the Freddy Fish games with the steel drums, and the underwater style. The Freddy Fish games were I only really played the Ghost House one because my friends had that. Like my babysitter's friends had that, so they played it. But I only had the third one, which was like the detective one, where it was a case where your uncle was accused of a crime that he didn't commit, and there like each time you played the game, there was a list of like 6 suspects, and or like however many, and it changed who actually did the crime each time. So you had to find clues that indicated like the different personalities of the people who committed the crime, and it feels kind of weird. Like it's kind of the thing like, oh, this person left, the person who stole this thing left peanuts at the scene of the crime, but these 6 out of the 7 people are allergic to peanuts, therefore it's that guy. Like, that is the most simple and basic thing, but it's fun because I just like solving and like figuring out who the wrong person is in a crime like that. I'm also super into the Ace Attorney games, which I talked about. But actually, something that's more related to the point is I used to play a few of the Scooby-Doo games that they released for PCs, and like there would always be this one mystery, and they had different. It was like the same thing. You had different suspects each time, and each time you played the game, there would be a different person who committed the crime. And I know my friend Ben had like a Western one, I think, and what is it? I had the one where it was like this glow-in-the-dark bug monster in a museum, and that one was cool because I remember just distinctly there was this game where you had to make all these ice cream flavors. I feel like any game where you get to make ice cream stands out to me, just because it's ice cream and ice cream's awesome. But the Scooby-Doo games, I feel like that one was pretty decent. All the other Scooby-Doo games, I know Heavy Iron made Night of 100 Frights, which I rented for like a week, but I didn't get very far in. I remember that being pretty decent, but I was actually a really big fan of Scooby-Doo as a kid because I liked the mystery stuff. Am I at 39? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna figure out one more to do. Probably just end up doing a time challenge. Ooh, no, I can't do that one yet. But yeah, I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo as a kid. I watched all the movies. I had the books. What else? I just found it like it's from the 60s, but then they kept bringing it back, and oh, that's a good one to do. Let's do that one. It was just fun, like a fun series. I like sort of grew up in the I don't know, would you call it the Renaissance? Because I watched a lot of the old episodes on DVD, but I grew up in the time when they did like Siren Chase. They did the one where like there was literally Dracula, like there's literally a vampire in an Australian mountain, and there was like it was a rock concert. That was weird. Scooby-Doo, like the movie's gotten to the point where like, oh, the monsters are real and there's zombies, and it's like, what? This is weird. This isn't even... Oh, I can't do... Oh, I can? No, I can't. I can't. Actually, as long, if there's something to throw... Oh, I need to throw it. That's why. I think I screwed this up. Well, fuck. Well, let's kill... No, actually... Well, let's see. Can I... Fuck! Okay, we're gonna kill myself, and we're gonna come back in just a second to get this final... Kill yourself. That's not... Kids, don't kill yourself. Don't hold me responsible for saying that, but... sometimes when you screw up and you mess up the generator... There. Okay, if I don't kill the generator, I'm fine. Yeah, but the thing about Scooby-Doo, all the movies were turned into, oh no, the monster is real, and it's like, I think there's a... What? This island is full of zombies. Are you not gonna call, like... anyone, the army, and like, this is dangerous. There's zombies who could eat you. And then there's like a vampire. Like, how is this vampire real? How is this... How are you allowed to hold concerts here? There's like one about the Loch Ness Monster too, and like they always did like these like mythical animals that like what were ingrained in culture. I know there was that Mexican one. Like there's the one where that took place in Mexico. No, that was like a deadly... What is that? What did you say that is? I feel like it's a chocolate thing. Or a churro. Okay, so I got 3. I assume I can do plank topless. I'm just gonna go check before I end the episode so I don't have to like come back and say, hey, guess what? We need to get more. So let's check that out. Okay. I love the little touches in this game about the alright, you asked for it when you warp. It's just when a game talks back to you, that's always pretty funny. And I also like there was that remember there was a secret in Wave Race 64 or something, like I forget, Wave Race something that no one discovered for like 10 years until after it was released, where if you input a special like command. Okay, so we're gonna finish the episode and come back next time with Plank Topless because yes, I'm gonna do that. But in Wave Race something where if you input a special set of commands, the announcer became like the most sarcastic and cynical thing ever, and I just love that. When a game just doesn't care anymore, it's just like, hey, do the thing. And now that we finished level, we got the replacement for the cruise missile, the guitar, and with that, this episode's over. Bye.